hello, 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 everybody. Hi. I am here today. As you see, this vase has a belt around it, and that's how I purchased the vase. I said, oh, that's still a plain vase. Still a plain vase. So I'm going to make this plain Jane beautiful. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I am back home from my trip from New Mexico, and I'm happy to be home. Woo-wee. I don't know about you, but I'm not a traveling type person. I found that out years ago, but I ain't been gone in a while. Been out, doing any kind of traveling in a while, but I'm back and I'm happy. I'm hoping this video finds you in a very happy mood as well. So, to make this plain Jane beautiful, I have put some white paint. I don't want it to be too dark. So, but I'm trying to mimic the gold in here. And I ran out of just plain gold paint. So I am using the paint that I got together for my pouring. So hopefully, those colors will still work. What I have on the plate here that you see me playing in is some plain white paint and some molding paste. So I want this to have some texture on it. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of brown, but let's see how the gold here works. As I said, this gold has some water and some Floetrol mixed in it. And I'm not sure. See, watch, it's going to just drizzle out. That's not very thick either when I put that in I'm going to put some more gold in here to thicken that up because it's kind of watery, especially when you've seen it pour out onto this, how watery it was. What I was thinking was put a dab of brown. I wish I had some gold, some thick gold, but I think that was in that package that jerk. I'm still on that. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. So if y'all been watching my videos and heard me talk about the person that stole the package off my doorstep, and this is a really nice neighborhood. That hobo just looked like he was just, I don't know, just not had a life, or not doing nothing for themselves. I think that's what those people are. They just hobos. Not my mama used to always call people. Look at that. She don't call them bums. She call them hobos. So I might have had gold in there. I know I had my orange, but I wouldn't brought me some more orange. What'd I do with my orange? I probably put it up in my studio. But this is kind of watery. I want a thick consistency, so I want it to stick. So I'm going to add more paste to it and play with it that way. And with this gold, since that gold is real thin, the way to make it like a cream color, I'm going to put a little bit of brown in here. Nope, I'm not going to use that brown because that brown has water in it. Let's see if I can squirt some of this brown out. Yep, I used this already. Whoop, might have did too much. You know me, I'm heavy-handed. Let's see how that works. I wanted a more cream color with a gold tone to match this belt. So maybe if I make it a cream color, I can get the cream color, then I can just fix it with the gold, bring the gold tone in and what I want it. Because no matter how much this paint I put in here, I could always put some more paste, some molding paste to thicken it up. Yeah, that brown didn't bother it. That's funny. But it didn't make it the color I wanted to either. Couple squirts on that. We just might be figuring this one out together. So while I was gone in New Mexico, Santa Fe, New Mexico, that was my second time being there. This time, didn't get to see much. Hung out with my co-workers, and it was all of the GMOs over all the states. We go to a workshop annually in different places. Last year, we went to Arizona. And so this time went to Santa Fe, New Mexico. We flew into Albuquerque and we did a little bit of hanging out. I won't say it was a lot. Because, you know, when you're in a workshop all day, you know, you get up and you start off at 8 o'clock and then you're there all day. And then you have your breaks and you have your lunch. You just get tired of sitting down. They try to do activities to get us up and about, but it was just more of a mind thing. Education, I learned a lot. I asked a lot of questions. And, you know, it's good when you're asking these questions and they say to you, oh, that's a good question. So I guess I was a good question person all week. So this is not getting the color that I want. I thought this brown would change this and make it the color that I want. So plan B, because this is making it more of a peach color. Let's see if we can get a good tan. I wanted to get tan. Yeah, this is not even coming close to the color that I wanted. I wanted to be a little darker than that gold color. This is so thin. Let me see. Maybe I need to go look in my studio and see if I have something that see if I got any gold paste. I got so much stuff. Oh, Lord. Because this is not color. It's not coming to the color that I want to work with. So, yeah, that's a mauve. That's a mauve color. Look at that. That's a mocha. Mocha joker. Not what I want. So, let me go back to my drawing board. Hold on one momento. Well, I did find something, and I'm going to see if this works. I found in my studio this metallic gold. It's a big, thick thing of paint. Let's see how this one works. Mix up with some of this. I'm just going to do it straight with the paste and see how that turns out. Oh, no, I don't want to mix nothing in my paste. I got to use this paste too because it's getting hard. I used it, I think, the week before I left, but I don't know if it's that hard. I have this painting that I want to do. The paint is in my head, but I got to put it on canvas, which is I got to draw it out first. I haven't had time to draw it out and to see how it turns out. This is too dark as a gold, so I'm going to see if this paste will tone it down some. You have something in your head and you just try to Get it out that big old noggin. I'm just hoping that this metallic color will stay in here and this paste won't take away from the metallic, you know, when it dries. I was telling husband about a video that I want to do about all of my vases. He came and saw my vases. He was like, wow, this is what you've been doing. Yeah, baby. Okay, this color is still not that color. Look at, do they match? Maybe I'm colorblind? No, they don't match. This looks like mud. This looks like mud. So I cannot get that. Okay, now what color? Because this has a lot of metallic in it. This is one of them rich paints. I will probably use this paint. Shake. Thin with water. Do not mix with oils or serpentines. Clean brushes with soap and water. This is thick. You can't shake it. It says shake. Ain't nothing shaking to that. Anyway, that was a whole, this is a gold, a metallic gold. And this is a metallic gold. These two golds is totally two different golds. And they should address that on there. What can I mix with this? Think, Thelma. Think. What makes a cream? A white and with a little bit of black in it makes a cream, but some other color. Let me find out and I'll be right back. Gotta do my research. Okay, I am back. Okay, I'm black. I am back. So I went on to Google and I said, Google, tell me what colors make cream. And an article came up and talked about doing or adding white to yellow. But watch out because you don't want to add too much white because it'll make it white. So I put in my yellow cup, I put white in here. And I mixed and mixed. Nope. It didn't make, let me get my little color thing, dabba-da-doo that I did. It didn't make cream. It made like a paisley yellow. That's that one right there. So, went back to Google and was like, hey, Google, what colors make yellow? Make cream, sorry. And another article I read, it says use burnt orange, sienna red, and yellow and white. So I had some red here. I threw it in there and started mixing. Well, I don't know why I'm not keeping this plate over here because this is showing the colors that I came out with. And that came out with the second color here. Nope, still not what I want. So I'm saying to myself, add some more white. So I added more white and added more white and added more white. And that thing said don't add that much white, but I added more white. And I came out with this color. So let me wipe this off. And this color is kind of close, but lighter. I want it to be darker than this belt, but I guess I'll do light. So let's see how it turns out. I want to mix it in with this paste so that you know, it would stick to the vase better. So I'm just going to mix it just a little bit. I was really shocked at this color that came out because this color is actually pretty. And I'm going to have to make me some more of that and put in one of my squirt bottles so that I can have that color when I do a vase pour. What y'all think about that? This color is, how this color look? It looks kind of yellowish to me, but it was the best of the three, and it matched this color a lot better. So I was going to try it with this sponge and just spread it on there. I can always clean the belt off, but I want to get it covered on here first and then thicken it up. And what I just started thinking about was putting brown at the top. What y'all think? Probably when I get to this part, this thing may be a brown. I love texture. I love texture in my painting. So the next painting that you guys will see me do, I'm going to do like I said, I have a painting in my head. I have to put it on paper first. And then what I do is I go back to that piece of paper at least 3-4 times and I add to it or I take from it and I'll come up with something. And then what I'll try to do is I'll try to put it on canvas, what I have on the painting. But then my mind will change and then it'll come out to something totally different. And then I'll start working with it. And then before you know it, I have a beautiful painting. And that's sometimes how I work. Sometimes how I roll. So this will be just that's not that bad. I just don't want it to be just a plain design on here. And I am starting to like this color. Truthfully speaking, this color is pretty. I'm trying to get it up as close to, well, I can always clean that belt off. But I don't want this to settle on that belt too much. So I'm just going to put it on there and then clean it off in a second. This paste will start setting up in about an hour. Just wipe the paint off. Just wipe the paint off, Thelma. You just put the paint on there and just wipe it off. I'm talking about on the, I got this other brush to clean that up with. But I wanted to get this on here so you guys can just see. I'm just and if you guys ever worked with paste, it'll dry like a matte color. And then I will just spray it to make it a pretty, oh, so this is, I thought that band was at the end of the thing, but it wasn't. So next week, I got to go back out of town for work again. I got a presentation that I need to do to my new people that are working in our fires and fuels division. So, well, at least I don't have to fly anywhere. You know, we were in, we're going to have to do something about the way we have to fly, and they always, in order to get a government price on this program that we use, they always make you do stops, layovers, and I'm just not a layover person. So they had us layover in Las Vegas. So we get to Las Vegas, and the weather hasn't been too good in any of the states, because the day we left Albuquerque, it was raining that morning. And my coworker, she stayed over, and she sent me a picture of Santa Fe, and it was snowing. So we just missed the snow. And the funny thing about it is that when we checked the weather for down there, it totally changed. So they said it was supposed to be in the 40s, and the 40s to California is cold. So it wasn't in the 40s. It was more in it was like 53, and one day it got up to 57. So the clothes that I brought was for the 40s. And I had sweaters, but the building we were in had the heater on all day. So I wasn't the only one with a sweater on, and everybody was just hot. Oh my God, it was just so uncomfortable. But not just that, it makes you sleepy when you're sitting there and looking at presentations and you're going over stuff. You're just, you just get tired. Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this. You just get tired. And I mean, I must have yawned 50 million times. And I'm glad I had my back to the presenter, because should have been like, Thelma, stop doing that because you're making me yawn. Yeah. But I stayed up, and it was very interesting and very informative. I asked so many questions. Like I said, I like when they say, when you ask a question, they go, oh, good question, good question. I was asking them good questions because I didn't know, a lot of our guidelines with working for the federal government. When you have another president or administration, it changed. Sorry, I was all into that. Administration, you have to, the rules change, things, they want it their way. So a lot of our guidelines change. So it may, since some of our guidelines have to be voted on, and there's a committee that does that, it doesn't quite get changed during that administration. So they have a committee that looks at it and says yes or no if they're going to have it changed. And by the time it changed, it may be 2 administrators down before they change, because with some of the things that they always say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But you don't know it's broken until you have someone that says, hey, look at this, or hey, think about this, give a new perspective in it. I've always said that the 2 CFRs that we have to follow by is like the Bible. It's like, what did they mean by that? Did they mean that, thou shalt not? What? So it's just so confusing sometimes when you read guidelines and everything. It's like, did that mean that we could? Because it's just I don't know. I don't know, but I know one thing. I am really liking this color. I am loving this. And you know what I'm thinking about doing? Okay, let me see what you think about that. What about the top being brown? Bam. What I can do is I can put some brown up here and see if I like it while I'm still working at the bottom. That's not a good way of putting it up there, Thelma, but come on, brown. Come on, brown. You know how you take swabs of paint and put them somewhere on the wall? You get them from the Home Depot or Lowe's, and you stick it to the wall. No, you paint the wall that color and see if you like it. Well, I'm putting that color on here to see if I like it. Bam, what y'all think? The brown at the top, the gold belt, and then the texture at the bottom. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Oop, I see some yellow there. Don't want that yellow shining through. Your true color shining through. Nope, 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 nope. That's how I like it. So we have this young guy, and he'll probably watch this, and it's so funny. He's just so funny. I enjoy working with him. But we were talking, my coworkers, we were all driving, and I'm going to forget where we were driving to, but one of my coworkers, Emmy, she said, yeah, that's like that movie, I'm going to Get You Sucker. And he said, what? He's 23. I don't think he knew what movie we were talking about. And then, we went on to talking about the movie and the parts in it and laughing over again. And I was telling him that husband and I had watched the movie like 3 weeks ago and was just laughing at the movie as if we had never seen it before. So if you have never seen I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, I advise you to see it. Because that Anne Marie Johnson, when she took all them body parts off, what was her? Oh, I'm trying to think, what was her name? Peaches? No, it wasn't Peaches. My husband knew her name. She was supposed to have been he picked her up at the bar, the Wayans brother. But that is a good throwback movie to watch. Oh, and then we were saying that I said, because we went around a roundabout, which I don't like those things because I get confused. Say, who turn? Is it your turn, my turn? Let me go. You go, you go. I just stop. Who gonna go? So they had this kind of weird roundabout at in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and we had to go past it every day going to the training office. And I said, that reminds me of Vacation with Chevy Chase. And he was like, what movie? He's so young. It was so cute. I probably can do that to my kids. My son, at least. I know my daughter, she doesn't see these shows. But my son, and he'll be like, what movie? Or then he'll watch it because he's like that. He'll watch it and go, Mom, I watched that movie. It was so funny. But he's probably seen all the shows with me. Yeah, I like this. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. And I'm thinking about doing the brown. I gotta clean that. Uh-oh, can't lay it on its side, Thelma. I like it. Ooh-wee, that's pretty. So what do you guys think? Can you see through there? I have enough of the plaster to make some more. Hope it don't dry up. It'll probably dry up. But I have enough of this color to make, I can think of a container to put it in. I might just put plastic, wrap this cup up in plastic to save that. Just in case when it dries that it'll dry a different color. But let me get some water in a cup so I can clean around these sides. You may not think I'm clean when it comes to my paints, but I am. I wash around them. I wash so nothing's leaking because paints can be messy. So here's my colors that I came out with. Ooh, that one is an ugly color. Then the pastel yellow, and then that's more like a, what is that color called? Oche, and then it's cream. So I guess it's like a goldish cream. Other than this brown and white. And then one of the articles said brown and white. Brown and white is mauve. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing in no mauve color. At least I'm not. So those are being trashed. I gotta open me another bottle and drink me some water. So I think I'm just going to get one of my cups, my Great Value cups, and put some water in here. Put some water in me. That's some good stuff. And clean this area up. So while I was in Las Vegas, Las Vegas was my my stop coming back home, and the weather was not its best. It, I guess, rained there, and our flight was delayed picking us up because the flight picking us up from Albuquerque was coming from Las Vegas. So I guess they do that back and forth from Albuquerque to Las Vegas. That's one of the flights that it does. And it's old airplane. So when we flew from Sacramento, so we flew in from Sacramento to Arizona, and we had a little delay in Arizona that was going, and we flew Southwest, and the airplanes were new. You know, getting on to the website and watching a movie. They give you those free movies that are out at the movie theater, which is really good. Well, I was watching the new Miss Marvel movie, and I was mad because, you know, you can't, the movie's longer than an hour. So I try to watch the rest of it coming back. It wouldn't work. My internet wouldn't work that much because the plane was old. So that was a bummer. So I just realized something. Just pick that up, Thelma. Wipe it off. Bring it back down. Oh, I got brown on my hand. How did that happen? Oh, I touched the top up there. It's because I got to wipe it off. Oh, shoot. Y'all see this mess I made over here? Oh, wait. So, yeah, the plane was old coming back. So there was a delay. There was a delay coming back from Albuquerque, New Mexico. So there was a delay coming back because the plane, they said that it was bad weather in Las Vegas. I'm like, okay, so if there's bad weather in Las Vegas, why are you going to have us go to Las Vegas? Why don't you divert us somewhere that we can get back to Sacramento and not have to deal with that bad weather in Las Vegas? So, they don't give you options. Those of you that are going to Sacramento, we can give you another plane that's coming from Arizona. Something like that. Because that's how we got there from Arizona. But we went to Las Vegas, and you know what? There was no bad weather. I don't know if there was a bad cloud, a big cloud that just flew into Las Vegas and you know, made a mess, a hot mess. But I didn't see anything. The skies was blue. It wasn't no dark clouds around. I was like, they pulling the wool over somebody's eye. Well, they pulled it over ours because we were late. We were delayed. So then when we got to Las Vegas, we sat there and we were delayed there. They talking about bad weather. We got up there. I mean, it was a little bit of turbulence, but it wasn't a lot to say, oh, Lord, please let me live. I don't want to die in the airplane. It wasn't like that. Oh, speaking of not wanting to die somewhere. So we stayed at the DoubleTree in Santa Fe. Like, not a bad hotel. But the elevator, when I was on the, we were, 2 rooms was on the 4th floor and 2 rooms were on the 2nd floor. So when we said, okay, we're going to meet downstairs now to go to class, this was the next morning because we got in a little late. We were tired. And we got on the elevator. Well, I was on the elevator. And when it went to stop to the 2nd floor, that elevator felt like it was about to drop it like it's hot. And my butt was the only one in the elevator. It dropped and started shaking like it was having a seizure. I said, Lord, this is not how I pictured myself dying. And then the doors opened and there was my coworker. And she was like, what's the matter? I said, honey, boom, this elevator started shaking and I thought I was donezo. And she said, that was only 2 flights. You're only on the 2nd floor. I don't care. I don't care. 2nd floor or not, I'm going to get hurt. That elevator it's going down. So the next day, she told me when she went downstairs to get some more coffee in the evening time. I can't drink coffee in the evening time. She said she felt that elevator, saw what I was talking about. She said, it does shake. I said, told you. Told you. I said, I didn't picture myself dying in the elevator. Not that day. Nope. Not that day. So I had to clean up some of this side over here because it's kind of thin. I see inside of the vase. Maybe I swiped it some, but it's pretty. So I'm thinking about the brown. I'm thinking to paint the brown on there. Yeah, I'm going to paint the brown. So the only brush that I have in here is this brush. So I am going to put some brown. I hope this turns out okay. I should have got that brown over there. That is brown. Oh, that's something else. That's not brown. I'm just going to see how this turns out. So I'm going to start off. I know I got color on here, but it ain't that much color. And like I said, I like texture. So if this is, I got to cover up that other brown I put on there. So if this vase I was going to tape that belt, but I wanted y'all to see what the belt looked like. So what I was trying to match. And I can't do that. Oh, Ooh, it's going on 40 minutes. I've been working on this for 40 minutes. No, I'm working over longer because I had to put these paints together. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'm going to have a contest one day. If y'all can tell me which videos that I say ooh-wee in and how many times I say ooh-wee, I'm going to give a vase away. Because I say ooh-wee. Yeah, I think my coworker teased me. He said, ooh-wee. I was like, be quiet. What you think? You know I'm not going to make it everything the same. I got to clean the belt off now from the brown paint. Oh, why would you do that, brown paint? You jerky face. I'm going to show y'all what that brown paint did that I got to fix now. Y'all see that? Or was it the sponge fault? Sponge, you jerky face. So, how do I clean that up? That mess. First, I'm going to have to dab it with a clean cloth. And get that off of there. Then I'm going to have to put it back on there. Ooh, I done took a whole lot off of there. Come on. Just like new. I can fix around there too. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Now, y'all don't even know where I fixed it at. Watch, I'm going to turn it around. Bam. Where? 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 Tell me where. Y'all can't see it. So, y'all see that face I made? I love these strokes with this brush. Some of it is dark and thick, and I wish I had a blow dryer so I can make this dry faster. Boom, boom, boom. them big pots over here? See? Things that come to my mind. I think the last time something came to my mind was Funky Cold Medina. My mother-in-law reminded me it was Tone Loc. I was like, who wrote that? Tone Loc. Go ahead, moms. Because I sure couldn't think of who wrote that. Husband would have told me if he watched my videos. He probably don't even watch them. I don't know. Yeah, because you think if he was watching, he would have said, this is what you've been up to. I don't care. Long as you watching it, you guys. Long as my audience is watching it and they like what they see. Because I'm getting some likes. Oh, this one guy that I was watching, he said to his people, he said, I got all these thousands of views, but I ain't getting no thumbs up or likes. Y'all better start liking my stuff. I started laughing. I was like, he ain't talking to me because I always like people's stuff. You ain't, oop, 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 oop. Stop, Thelma. Here you go. Yep, here I go. Here I go, always doing too much. Yeah, he was fussing at people. He was like, y'all better like my stuff. I was like, well, aren't the views get you happy with the views? Apparently not. But I'm just said that because I noticed my likes have gone up. And I'm happy for the little few that I got. I'm like back at ya. Thank you. Like back at ya. And if y'all been noticing that I got a little creative with my video, just a little bit. I don't want to go overboard because that program that I have now, there we go. I can zoom in, zoom out, make it faster. I just want my videos to be straight, me running my mouth, and my little introduction. I put the little stuff inside. You know, the little laughing face, because I'm always laughing, and I'm always laugh. Uh-oh, that don't look good. Since I didn't. Now, you know what I'm thinking, you guys? Put glitter on this, making it a bling bling. I might not, but I am thinking about it because I got my bling bling kit over there. I got all kinds of glitters and stuff, all colors. I know what that is coming from. That is on the top of the belt. I didn't think of that. Here we go. What do you guys think? Honestly. Honesty. These colors kind of blend in together. I like it. Uh-oh, got to clean it up better here. But I like it. I don't know about you, but for this to be my first, no, I've used plaster. I won't say this is my first time using, not plaster, but I've used plaster. Paste. But this is my first time using it on a vase. So here is my vase. I want to clean up so bad. I clean up when I turn the camera off. But here is my vase. Isn't she cute? She a cutie pie. Sitting there with her little yellow skirt on and her brown top. Ooh-wee. I'm going to have to bring you guys in. Hold on a second. There she is. So when these dry, gonna have the different strokes at the top. See that? It'll be a pretty different brown strokes and her texture body. Look at that. Oh, I see a spot right there that I can make darker. Oop. Sorry, camera was zooming in on my hand. But I'm gonna go around her so you can see her little pretty bottom. That was the only part I see that. See the different strokes? They're gonna dry. You know what I'm gonna use? I got a cotton swab inside my purse, an ear cleaner, I should say. And I can clean up that belt at the top. See that top part right there? Can you see it? Right at that top part right there. I can clean that up. Because I want my little beauty here to be perfect. Where's that spot I saw? That was the front. Maybe it was just the way the camera was being held. I thought I saw a little opening. Did y'all see it? No? I don't see it anymore. But there is my little beauty. And I will show her dry to you guys. Thank you for watching. I love you, love you, love you. Hit the like. Hit that like and subscribe. Y'all know what y'all supposed to be doing. I'm going to give y'all that video to that man's and show you he be fussing. Have a good one. Bye-bye.